Lobster Bob here! We're making pizza today! I'm super excited!
Stop playing with the fucking flour!
I'm Lobster Bob! You can't talk to Lobster Bob that way!
You're a fucking idiot!
Okay, so I guess you know what's going on then today, huh? Pizza! Pizza! Everybody loves pizza! Every country, every state, every province, every galaxy, pizza! Pizza, pizza, pizza! I'll probably get arrested for that. So, 3 steps need to happen when you make pizza. Dough, sauce, bake. That's it. So, since dough takes about 2 hours to rise, we're gonna do that first. Then, we're gonna make some sauce. Then, we're gonna construct a nice Sicilian style pizza. And then we're gonna eat it. Okay, step 1. Got a little package here of active dry yeast. It's about a 1/4 ounce. So, we're gonna put that in here. Then we're gonna take water. Hot water. That's about maybe 100, 110 degrees. And we're gonna pour that in there and go to about a 1/2 cup. Alright, so once you got your 1/2 cup, you're gonna stir that all up in there until it looks real sexy. Oh god, yeah. Oh. Ooh, get that off. Ew, that's gross. Ew. Okay, so supposedly this is not the type of yeast that I need to make dough rise over the course of 2 hours. So we're just gonna add the remaining 1 cup of milk. I'm sorry, 1 cup of water. I'm losing it today. Then we're going to take our mixture and pop it in there. Then we're gonna take 2 tablespoons of olive oil and put olive oil in there. Then 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of sugar in there. And I'm going to give it a gentle mix. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Oh yeah. It makes all kinds of weird slurping noises. So, with that said, I'm going to add 4 cups of all-purpose flour right on top. Ta-da! Then, with the snazzy mixer, I'm going to make dough. Let's see if this works. Seems to be working. Check back in about 10 minutes. Okay, so here's our dough. Alright, the consistency seems about right. Alright, it's kind of sticky, so I'll put a little bit of flour around it, ball it up, and pop it in the fridge while I make my sauce. Alright, pizza sauce next. Okay, there's the dough. I got it on a plate. It's got some flour on the plate, so we're gonna set that off to the side on the counter until my sauce is done. Okay, for the sauce, you're gonna use a can of peeled tomatoes. Oh yeah, look at that. So, I normally like to use San Marzano tomatoes, but since that wasn't an option, I used Todoroso. So these are beautiful tomatoes. Look at these. Oh god, yeah, these are quite amazing. So you're gonna take your hand and you're gonna just crush them with your hands. It's gonna make a mess, but it's a glorious mess and it smells wonderful. Try to keep the sauce from squirting out by just pushing your hand down into the container. Yeah, so just gonna keep going with that until it's nice and chunky. Oh yeah, consistency. See what I mean? It's a little too much right now, so keep going. Oh yeah, this is so nice. Okay, once you get it to the consistency that you prefer, which is, for me, it's like this. Oh yeah, look at that. You're gonna put that off to the side. Now, a lot of people will say, should you bake your pizza sauce? I'm kind of neutral about it. I'm gonna bake it for about 10 minutes, because this will get all the things that we're putting in the pizza sauce to release the flavors into the sauce rather quickly. So we're gonna get this heat going. Alright, so now that we got the heat going, we are going to add a little bit of olive oil. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's beautiful. Okay, once that oil gets nice and hot, we're gonna add some fresh oregano. Now, it is dried oregano, and but it did come from a garden, so oh yeah, we're gonna mix that in there nice. A little more oil. Now, this oil and oregano, it's gonna allow the oregano flavor to release into the oil, which is really, really pertinent. So, you're gonna wanna add also, after that, is about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Then, some freshly cracked ground pepper. And just give it a nice stir. And it'll start burning right away. So, as soon as that starts to happen, add a little more oil. Then add some freshly minced garlic. Alright, keep that heat on medium low. Now you want the garlic to barely brown, and if it starts to brown, take it off the heat. And add your tomatoes really quick. It's a very fast process. Alright, so mix all that flavor in there. You have the garlic, you have the oregano, and you have the oil. So you're going to bring that to a boil. When that comes to a boil, you're just going to turn off the heat. Alright, once it comes to a boil, you give it a little taste, which I just did. In that case, you'll be able to tell what your pizza sauce needs. Mine needs a little more sugar, so I'm going to add another teaspoon of sugar. Okay, so I'm going to take this off the heat, and I'm going to let this sit on the back burner until it gets nice and cool. Okay, now I'm going to prepare the toppings. The toppings that we are going to use today are green peppers, olives, pepperoni, and mozzarella cheese. And that sounds really good because I'm very hungry. So here I got the actual dough, and then I got some Parmesan cheese. Then I got some freshly chopped up pepperoni here, and then I just cut up some peppers, and I just sliced up some jumbo olives, and I got some mozzarella cheese here. So overall, I got about 4 toppings. Okay, so I never made pizza before in my house, and this oven really sucks. So I'm gonna do 2 different types of pizzas. I'm gonna put one in this this pan, and I'm gonna put another one in the cast iron skillet. So I'm gonna take a little bit of vegetable oil. I'm gonna grease these pans up really nice, make my pizzas, shove them in, and hope to God that we don't have an epic fail. This is how much dough I have, and I wanna make sure I have an even amount. The pan looks like it's a little bit bigger than the cast iron skillet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it, here's the middle. I'm gonna go a little bit over to this way and cut it. All right, it does not seem to be working. Oh, it works. Just gotta go like this. All right, so I'll start it off on my cutting board. All right, so I'll start by stretching it out a little bit. Okay, so I did my best to flatten out the pizza, the dough, before plopping it in the pan. And here's what we got. So bring it up on the edges a little bit. It's thin in some spots, but that's okay. This is a heavily greased pan, so I'm hoping it won't stick once it's cooked. Cast iron skillet. So, I guess step 1 would be to add some sauce, right? So I guess we're going to do that. Now, while I'm doing this, I got my oven preheating to 425 degrees. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to the pizza. This will give it a little bit of a kind of a salty kind of taste and decrease some of that acidity in the tomato sauce. Some mozzarella cheese, and just evenly apply the mozzarella cheese to the pizza. Add your toppings. In this case, pepperoni. Oh yeah. Gotta love the pepperoni. Add some olives. Some green peppers. Well, I'm gonna do the same thing with the other pan, and then we'll cut to oven time. So like I said before, I don't know if this is gonna work. So we'll start by putting this one in here like that, and we'll put the other one on the bottom. And since I've never done this before, I don't know how long they bake for. So I'm just gonna bake it until it looks golden brown on top and hope to God that it doesn't suck. Okay, well my oven clearly sucks because what should have only taken about 20 to 30 minutes has taken an hour. So, I'm gonna take this out right now. And it could be done, it could not be done, I don't know. So let's give it a whirl. Alright, so here's the pizza. Alright, moment of truth, I guess, right? I wish the crust was more crispy. Yeah, I don't think it worked out real well. Yeah, I don't think the dough cooked all the way through. And it doesn't taste good. Oh, I am Lobster Bob and this was an epic fail.